This video contains spoilers for episode 8 of Daredevil Born Again, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back. And when you do, we will probably have the episode discussion live on the channel between me and Zach, so please check out that link at the end. So let's start with the big question that probably a lot of you have on your minds after that episode. Why did Matt Murdock jump in front of Wilson Fisk to take the bullet? Why would Daredevil risk his life for the guy who's basically his sworn enemy? Well, if you're asking yourself that, there's actually a pretty solid reason, and it ties into the core of Matt's character. Throughout the entire run of Daredevil, both the original Netflix series and the revival, we've seen the writers hammer home a couple of key aspects of Matt's personality. Number 1, he's a devout Catholic. Number 2, he also believes in the justice system. Well, to a point. Matt is the embodiment of both of these beliefs, and that's been true for him in every episode of this version of the character. So for Matt, it makes sense that he'd rather jump in front of a bullet for Fisk, who, let's be real, he probably hates second only to Bullseye, who Matt would throw off a roof with no hesitation because he basically already did. Here's the thing, Fisk didn't kill Foggy, at least not with the information that we know right now, and in that moment, Matt knew that Fisk was innocent of that particular crime. Matt doesn't want him dead, he wants him tried, he wants the system to work. Again, a fruitless pursuit, but that's who Matt is. And it gets deeper. There's a line from Bullseye earlier in the episode that really sticks.
In another life, you might be defending me. Because that's what good men do, right? Defend their worst enemies.
A lot of people are reading that as Matt taking Bullseye's advice by protecting Fisk here, but that's not quite it. What Bullseye really is doing is calling Matt out, reminding him that he's already done this before. Remember the end of season 3? Matt protected Fisk from Dex 2, and now he's doing it again. The difference is this Matt, this born again Matt, is way more brutal than we've seen before. He's crossed lines, and he's starting to realize that he's now standing shoulder to shoulder with the same kind of people he spent his entire life trying to bring down. People like Dex, people like Fisk. Even Heather in the beginning of the episode points us out that Daredevil and Muse were both out there doing this for themselves. So yeah, now we're left on that cliffhanger. Matt's bleeding out, and Fisk is probably going to call martial law due to the attempt on his life. But also, let's be real here. We need Fisk alive for season 2. Still, I like my dramatic psychological character breakdown more than the obvious he can't die yet due to plot armor explanation. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below.